whether it is chess or cricket or academics, the outcomes are far better. And therefore, the endeavor of Classmate has been to bring about a little bit of extra. For 20 years, I think we've been innovating with what was initially called trivia, and then we gave a little more information about what was there in the cover design, so that the kids are a little more informed about what is going on around the cover design. Then we came out with the last page, and the last page talked about a few games, 1 or 2 games in every notebook, because in a notebook of 172 pages, how many more can you devote to games? And that became, as per the research that we've been doing, one of the most loved features of Classmate notebook. And one of the challenges we had back in the office is how to make it exciting. And then we said, okay, can we come out with a concept of new puzzles, new games every day. So today what you have in front of you is 11 games, which will throw up 11 new games every day, which collectively will not take more than 3-4 minutes from a kid every day. So it's not going to be a digital obsession or anything. And that's how we said, look, we'll really be completely in consonance with the National Education Policy, which looks at multiple dimensions of learning and growth while making it gamified, while making it enjoyable. So that is what our endeavor has been. And while doing it, the next question that came to mind is that who should actually be the right set of people to take this conversation forward. And obviously we thought of Praggnanandhaa Vaishali, because at their young age, when we found out the way they keep their mind sharp is, their parents have been giving them quizzes and puzzles for a very long time, and finding out ways of actually keeping the mind engaged through numerical reasoning, verbal reasoning, spatial reasoning, and things which we now codify under the National Education Policy as creative learning and curiosity is something that we have the finest example in Pragg and Vaishali in front of us. So we reached out to them, and of course as Indians we are extremely proud of them being the youngest Grand Masters and the world champions. Congratulations once again. And we couldn't find anybody better to actually take this message forward, and therefore I am super delighted to have Pragg and Vaishali and Mom with us today, because Mom, as I was saying, is extremely critical in inculcating the right set of values in the kids. And one of the things that we know is that so many million moms actually trust Classmate for the same reason. So thank you very much. I think I leave the question answer with the rest of it to question answer, and also for you to interact with Pragg and Vaishali. Thank you. Great, as Anne was saying a moment ago, Classmate, other than being the most loved notebook for over 2 decades now, and other than all the things that matter for a notebook, which is the whitest, brightest, smoothest paper, sourced from renewable forestry, made with utmost care and quality, I think those things are a given. The effort of Classmate has always been to bring a little bit of extra. And as Anne was saying a moment ago, that we decided to make that.
It's about making learning enjoyable, and the campaign is about, today, it's about 30 cities.
Good morning everyone. I'm very happy to be here and collaborate with Classmate. Classmate is a book I've been using from a young age. I think we have all done that, and I've enjoyed the puzzles that is there on the last page, and that's true what Sir was telling, that I think as a kid, when we solve this one puzzle, we want to solve few more at least, and I think here you have the opportunity to do that. And more importantly, I think these logical puzzles do help. For example, at some point I was doing Sudoku just for fun, but also I think it does help in logical thinking, trying to come to a conclusion through systematic solving, and it's not by luck. You just have to, it's about skill, and I think these puzzles do provide a platform for the kids to show that, and that's what excites me about this project. And I'll also be competing for the next 1 month, so I think we'll see how it goes.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. And Vaishali, a few words from you.
Good morning, everyone. We're very happy to be here. Yeah, classmate, the word itself is truly an emotion. I've used my childhood, and I remember playing this last page puzzles with my friends during the lunch break. And I really enjoyed doing those puzzles. And as Fred said, it's just not one-time thing. Now we have this. Now we are launching this today, and we can play more games. And yeah, in case you're worrying about the screen time, it's also limited, so no need to worry about that. And yeah, as Fred mentioned, it improves our logical thinking and other skills which we need in our life. And it's important for all the students to enrich their skills. And I hope this helps like all the students around the all the students to increase their skills.
Awesome. Thank you. And
Education can be divided into three parts: academics, co-curricular. Academics is curricular, then there is co-curricular, and there is extracurricular. But Classmate decided to make learning enjoyable. We said we will attack all of them, right? And therefore, while notebooks deal with the curricular part of it in terms of the notes taking, this part is dealing with the co-curricular part of it, which is trying to make the mind sharper. So as I was saying a moment ago, that these games are about logical reasoning, numerical reasoning, and spatial reasoning, and also verbal ability, and there are 11 of those. And these are called standard games. The quality of the game and the standard of the games is world class. We were also mindful that when kids are playing many of these games, it should not become so addictive that their screen time increases. So the way we design the game, which is, we call it infinity because there is one new game every day for each type of game. So currently there are 11 games. When a kid plays 11 games per day of different variety, one question each, and each question will not take more than half a minute or 1 minute, collectively about 4 or 5 minutes a day. The entire reasoning, the compounding effect of daily, when you see the compounding effect, if you do it every day, is actually the compounding is happening daily. And therefore the mind is becoming a lot more sharper from within. And therefore it's becoming a very powerful tool for the kid to become sharper and be prepared for life while enjoying the process of learning.